kind of like a promise ring, but it goes around your neck. There's no promise. Okay, we got a critical hit on him. Another critical hit. Another critical hit. Yet another crit. Oh, she just took a hit.
Like a hunter studying its prey?
Exactly, yeah.
When watching today's video, if I look a little bit different meaning about 2 years younger, that is because this is gameplay footage never before seen on YouTube. It was during the 4-month period I was a Facebook gaming partner, and I was uploading a certain amount of exclusive videos every month to the big blue giant FBG. I, of course, was still nourishing my YouTube channel that 4 months, but there was a chunk of exclusives every month that were some dank fire gameplay vlogs. And one of the long-running jokes here on this channel, at least floating around the comment section, was that I would always review gaming peripherals, keyboards, mice, headsets, controllers, but I never really had time to play games myself. So this is the proof that my silly ass does flick the sticks occasionally. And since we have no idea when I'm actually going to be playing games on camera again, the next best thing is living the glory of yesteryear like a guy that sprained his coccyx back in high school but could have gone pro and all the way to the NFL. Yeah, if this kind of content isn't your usual forte or why you're subscribed to GamerHeaven, don't unsubscribe and jump camp, barreling your way out of the stable. Reel it back on in, Stallion. There's plenty more controller and gaming news content, but if you're one of the many who have been asking to actually watch me play games, enjoy. Oh, Aloy. I'm not a normal dude, but I play my games on normal. Prompts you, do you want the minimal heads-up display or guided, which is going to give you more visual cues such as markers on screen. As we're here, you know, kind of like Ghost of Tsushima, look at the wind and whatnot, your tracking abilities to find out where to go next. We're just going to go with Explorer. I like to sniff the environment and find out where to go. Autosaves will take place frequently as you progress through each step. Manual, okay. Okay, okay, this game looks graphically stunning, even on this monitor. Also, the haptic feedback effects that I'm feeling right now in this DualSense controller are insane. I would expect nothing less, considering this is a first-party Sony Interactive Entertainment, or SIE game. They're going to use adaptive triggers and haptic feedback to the fullest.
Out of time, Elizabeth. The land is dying.
We can't have that.
People are suffering. Soon, they'll starve.
I love this art style and direction. It's gorgeous.
All because of a terraforming system that's spiraling out of control. And only I can fix it.
That's right, Aloy. You are the one,
Only I have
like Neo.
the genetic code. It won't be long before we hit the point of no return. And then extinction. I've been searching for months for what I need.
Some
A
serious
backup of
parkour.
Gaia, the AI you designed to control the system. But every time I think I have a lead, it comes to nothing.
Like that thunder just rumbled all the way across the controller in like such a crisp way.
And every night,
Holy shit.
I have the same dream.
The lighting effects, even with HDR high dynamic range off, is insane.
Waiting for me. Even though you've been dead for 1,000 years.
That's a long time. God, the facial animations
I've ever had to a mother.
are amazing. Oh, got you a chain to hang low, girl. A little bling for your neck. There you go. There you go. Hang it to the left.
For a moment, I feel whole.
She's got that new Nokia Bluetooth in the ear.
But it never lasts.
Oh, shoot. Oh, shucks. It's trying to cop a feel on her. We can't have that. We got to give this vine the business. She just got groped by a Twizzler.
I'm always left alone.
You're not alone. You got me. I'm here. Still got her medallion of faith. It's kind of like a promise ring, but it goes around your neck. There's no promise.
This world is your legacy, Elizabeth. I won't let it slip away.
If you haven't played the first Horizon, then you'll have no idea who Elizabeth is.
Below is my only remaining lead. My
They did port it over to PC, so even if you don't have a PlayStation 4 or 5, you can play it on PC. In fact, that is the definitive way to play Horizon, is you can crank up those graphical settings. Just pausing it here at this particular moment, look at the strands of her hair, how detailed this is, and like her face just looks insane. Now, the screen capture is 1080p 60. I'm looking at 1080p 60 as well, even though this monitor is 1440, 165 hertz. So I'm more or less seeing what you're seeing. However, it might look just slightly crisper on my main monitor because, well, it doesn't have to get compressed into a bit rate and whatnot. If it sounds like I'm talking fast, it's not crystal meth, it's coffee. Turn up the game sound a little bit.
Varl?
What up, dog?
If it isn't Aloy, the savior of Meridian, anointed of the Nora.
That's what they call me.
No, I hate being called that stuff.
Well, consider it a punishment for running out on us the very same night we beat Hades.
Who's this beautiful chocolate man?
What a beautiful chocolate man! Beautiful! Oh my god!
An outcast. Remember, I'm not much for parties.
Except for kegers.
That one was in your honor. Just saying. So, what are we doing? Must be urgent since you left so fast.
This game is pretty.
Delving into ancient ruins? Or maybe it has something to do with the Blight.
Both, actually. But, I should...
Oh no. I've been tracking you a long way. It's okay.
I've been following your
After
scent.
everything you've done to help the Nora and my family, I swore an oath to help you, no matter what. You're stuck with me now. Like bark on wood.
I get the reference. Her armor set is sick. It's like light armor, but also really cool looking.
Okay. But, if you're going to come with me, you'll need to be able to see what I see.
Oh, a tab of acid. Yeah, let me pop this real quick.
Focus. Never thought I'd get your second sight.
You're gonna need to
I'll give
open
you
up your
another one
third brown
later.
eye.
Show you how to back up your data.
Data?
Information on the device. We've got a lot to cover. I'll have to explain everything as we go.
So that's how the tutorial is going to work, is basically her teaching him, and that's how we're going to learn the controls of the game and whatnot, in case this is your first experience with Horizon. If you didn't play
You
Zero
see like
Dawn.
this all the time?
Since I was a little girl. Come on.
So in the first game, you actually get to play a cutscene, or not a cutscene, a small portion of the game as a little girl, as her when she discovers her tech, her gear. Beautiful vista there, great draw distance,
Shall we?
wonderful landscape. All right, sprained my ankle, but we're good. All right, cracked his kneecaps, but he's good to go too.
All right.
Graceful.
Got a couple of scrapes on the way here. We should find some medicinal plants. Stock up.
I'm down for the medicinal plants. So ready for it. Ooh, that stick sensitivity is nice and sensitive right out of the gate, which I like, because I've got an elongated right stick for the accuracy, so I'm glad that the sensitivity, I don't even need to boost it up. It's already pretty twitchy. So clicking down the right stick is your focus, or woman's intuition mode. Cross is jump, of course. Circle is going to be your dive or roll. So I went in the living room and switched controllers to this bad boy from Hex Gaming over here, because this does not have smart triggers, which are basically like a mouse click. This has the stock adaptive triggers of the DualSense. Considering this is a Sony Interactive Entertainment game, it will have some kind of functionality. By default, your HUD is set to dynamic. It only displays information relevant to specific situations. Swipe up on the touchpad to reveal the full HUD and review your current objective. Awesome. So as I swipe up on the touchpad, you can see that it shows me the whole HUD. So that's cool. It'll go away after a few seconds and make the world look a little bit more immersive and whatnot. So we need to pick some of these plants. All right, so I don't have any arrows right out of the gate. That's fine. R1 is going to be your melee. Tapping L1 swaps weapons. Holding it down opens up your weapon wheel, which slows time just slightly. So if you get overwhelmed with a lot of stuff happening on screen, enemies charging you, you can kind of gain your composure by going slow-mo for just a minute. If you're not aiming, R2 also does your melee attack in addition to R1. You can store a limited number of medicinal berries in your medicine pouch. Tap up on the D-pad once to heal using a medicinal berry. Okay?
Bitter?
Yeah, they taste like ass. Let's roll, brethren.
Might want to grab more of these plants along the way.
You're right. We should do that.
Yeah, good idea.
Picked up some medicinal berries to put in my pouch of goodies. This game looks pretty. So I'm also going to be playing this on the PlayStation 5 in the front room, which is hooked to a 4K TV, where I'll be able to get a different experience in a casual console setting. So no headset, not right up on a monitor like this, and also not screen recording, so I can not have to worry about commentating and just play this game with my girlfriend and listen to the story and whatnot. So as you can see in the top middle of the screen, I have a bit of a heads-up display showing me where to go. Oh, she just took a hit. All right, tapping L3 is going to be your sprint, same as damn near any game. Tap circle before the apex of a jump towards water to perform a swan dive. Okay, we're going to do that now. So I'm going to go ahead and dive off here. Oh, probably the edge right over there. And I'm going to sprint and get a running start. Ready? Let's do it. Okay, the underwater detail is really good too. Circle just kind of dashes forward. Cross doesn't do anything. Okay, it's square. Okay, so I do like the way they animated underneath the water. I think everything looks really detailed under here. There's some aquatic life, some little fishies and stuff. Some moss on those rocks.
Well, it's an AI. Logs.
Salvaging machine carcasses as usual. And there they go.
While you're aiming with L2, if you press R3 or click down on the right stick, you will slow time slightly and zoom in just a little bit. All right, it's telling you to swipe up on the D-pad to see where to go next. I really do like that you only get the HUD when you need it. So we're going to dive in the water and head down there. Make sure I'm not going to smack any rocks or anything. Oh, I missed my, I mistimed pressing circle to do the swan dive. That's okay, though. Oh, that's cool. So if you're underwater and you press circle, she does like a really fast little dash forward.
There's a ladder, but can't reach it from here.
Nothing a well-placed arrow can't knock free.
Technically, one of us could give the other one a boost, but they need to make sure you know how to shoot your bow, I guess. There's the arrows I need. Okay.
Some ridgewood by the stream.
So I can't pull these arrows out and reuse them. I have to craft my own. Makes sense. These look like they're in perfectly good condition. Maybe the heads might be a little bit damaged from penetrating this beast here, this robot. Short pulses from your focus highlight valuable loot and resources in the world. Tap R3 to trigger force pulse. So don't hold it down, which does this right here, but just tap it. That'll show you what you need around you. Okay, we're going to scoop up some berries and sticks and stuff.
All right.
There we go. Wow, she crafts way faster in this game. Holy crap. She just crafted 20 arrows in like a second. So far, the adaptive triggers aren't really doing anything. Like when you pull back the bow, I thought it would be like a lot of resistance and stuff. Maybe I have that turned off or something, or maybe this game just doesn't do that. Here's the keybinds if you want to pause and get an idea of what the stock controls look like. And you can remap each button individually, which is really cool. Especially if you bought a paddle or rear button controller that does not have remappable switches, which I always recommend you do get a remapping chip. But if you didn't, to save some cash or whatever, you can just rebind in here, which is great. The movement feels real good. Square does kind of a crouch. So we need to investigate the area and find the entrance to the ancient ruins. It doesn't show you on the map where you need to go. You just kind of need to explore a little bit. We're going to examine this blight right here. It's affecting her respiratory system. Okay, so it shows you this general vicinity here. This is where you need to explore, looking for clues. So basically all these little red areas you're going to go examine.
Down this way.
Mm-hmm, yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Get to the grass.
All right, it's time for a little stealth tutorial.
Never seen one of those before.
Me neither.
It's cute. It's like kind of a little weasel or ferret.
Most dead machines have it on alert.
All I want is a pet.
How do you want to handle it?
The focus can help us.
Scan machines with your focus to highlight weak points and patrol paths. Hold R3 to get into focus mode. Use the D-pad to scroll through a machine's components. Oh, that's super cool. Hide my face here for just a minute. You can actually scroll through different pages of information about this bad boy. So we see his weak points. We're going to go ahead and take him down. Okay, we got a critical hit on him. Another critical hit. Another critical hit. Yet another crit. I'm popping crits like nobody's business. Ooh, okay. I didn't like that. That hurt. Okay, dropped his ass. And we're going to loot him. Take all.
Find anything good?
Shoelaces, used condoms, bunch of good stuff. Oh, we got some more over here. Oh, so the aim assist is a little bit intrusive in its default mode. It actually... My controller's on low battery. Oh, God, I'm getting my tits slapped back. Oh, jeez. Taking headshots like a cameraman. So...
Like a hunter studying its prey?
Exactly, yeah. Default aim assist is quite intrusive, I would say. It actually feathered me over that enemy more than I wanted. All right, so we need to look for more clues to find the entrance to the ancient ruins.
Need to shoot off. Got it.
Pro gamer move. All right, Aloy, get those cakes up there. There we go. Get your poop in a group. Let's go.
You said you've had a focus since you were a child, right?
A wee lass.
It's good to have extras.
Keep extras on deck, I've always said.
If you enjoyed the video, liking it helps it to get seen by more gamers, so this information will reach and assist them as well. Much like the back of the TV, I've got plugs for all of my socials down there in the description below. And your wallet will greatly thank you if you check the description, because there are exclusive discounts on a ton of products, including controllers, KontrolFreeks, keyboards, mouse pads, clothes, and energy drinks. And keep in mind that you, the viewer, keep this channel running. The more stallions and stallionettes trotting around the stable, the better, so mollywop that subscribe button like it owes you money, and we'll have the same amount of fun tomorrow.